So again, I hate that trick. But like I said, it's the same. Like if I had a list of all the words, of all the phrases that Eurocentrics and sometimes Arab centrics use to try to separate the various manifestations of black. As I said earlier, if a Kemetic person, if we go put them in a time machine and we bring them into today's modern world and said, just use words to describe the folk that you see. If you put a sub-Saharan black in the lineup and you put a Sudanese in the lineup, the ancient Egyptian would say Kim on both of them. If you put a blue-eyed blonde European in the lineup, the ancient Egyptian would say Hedge. Black is black. The ancient Egyptians don't have to be sub-Saharan African in order for them to be a black people, a black civilization, a black culture. West African, sub-Saharan African blacks don't have to look like Ethiopian blacks in order for everybody to agree that they're all black. Haile Selassie is black. Iman is black. They're both from the same nation, I believe. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe they're both Ethiopian. They look nothing alike when we only consider the hue. So we don't fall for that garbage. But we don't have to recognize, we don't have to honor these terms that Eurocentrics come up with to try and separate us. What if your entire understanding of the issue, race, identity, color, culture, ethnicity, in our modern world and in the ancient world, what if it's all wrong? What if it's skewed? What if you were to find out that these trick words that people have been using were done to detach blackness from the noble call of civilized? So what does it mean? What will it mean for you to see Africa, to see the Nile Valley, to see ourselves today as one similar, one same, one group of Kim, one group of Kemetic, one group of Kemite people? We need to see that we should use the word Kemet as much as positively to decolonize our minds. Because Egypt itself is a Greek term, and that is absolutely without a doubt. I try as much as possible to use the word Kemet, but sometimes I fall back into using Egypt, but most times I say ancient Egypt.
Shabazz, break it down with the proper perspective. So much controversy and a lot of deception. You don't know who's coming through with the light and reflection, and whose mouth is mumbling trick knowledge deceptive. Shabazz, break it down with the proper perspective. So